Hey guys, welcome to Hatsput Economics. Hatsput. It's your girl Connie, and welcome. I'm here with my computer, but I couldn't wait. I've been so busy, so thank you guys for your patience. I know I haven't been uploading, but I've been doing a million things. I do have my virtual assistant who helps me online, so I want to say thank you to her. She's my secret superwoman, so thank you for your help in managing my pages. It's very appreciated. So what I want to tell you guys is I am hey, how you doing? Hey, Lust for Life. What's your real name, Lust for Life? I feel funny saying that. Hey, Roxy. So I'm here studying, not studying, but just reviewing because I already know it because I'm obsessed with it. You guys know what I'm about to say, the law of attraction. So I'm just gonna go right into it. Hi, Asa. Hi, Danny. Hey, Coco. Hey, my hatties. So I just want to go right into it. Hey, Angel. I feel like Romper Room. Do you guys remember Romper Room? I see Jordan and Kara and how you doing? Yeah. Hey, Mike. So what I want to talk about, this to me is the final frontier for Black women, and oh, Lust for Life. That's right. That's right. and that's right. Hey, Telly. So I want to talk to you about something real. And I've been doing a lot of studying for success. As you guys know, I have my Has to Split Economics page, which is my free page, just economic news, so we as Black women can keep ourselves up to date. And I have my Has to Split Life page, which is my coaching page, where you have access to me for wealth coaching, life coaching, debt consolidation coaching. You guys know about my background already. In case you don't know, I'm an HR director. I have a bachelor's in business, a master's from Cornell in HR and labor statistics. But that's not even the interesting part about me. I became very successful economically because I manage several businesses. I'm a real estate agent. I also do medical sales, and I also do event planning for weddings, engagements. So I diversified myself. But the way I got to success was by using the law of attraction way before I even realized what I was doing. So I've been studying everyone who has success, and they actually pertain to this. The only demographic I see that doesn't pertain to the law of attraction is Black women. Some people think it's religious or it's some kind of cult. It's not that. It's actual science. You can look up the string theory. I don't want to get too nerdy with you, but it's basic quantum physics, meaning that we put into reality with our consciousness. And it's hard because when I first was doing coaching for the law of attraction, Lust for Life. We're nerdy. So okay, basically, Lust for Life. I am going to give you what you asked for. This is just for Lust for Life. So the reason why the law of attraction has some science merit, the reason why it's around for so long, a bunch of scientists were studying subatomic particles. Basically, that's where our atoms are made from. Before that, we didn't know atoms were even made from anything beyond it. So we're made up of subatomic particles and atoms. So scientists were just screwing around. They were just shooting these subatomic particles against a wall. It's called a double slit experiment. So this is the nerdy part, but it's important. I won't spend too much time on it. So basically, the scientists were just observing how the particles hit the wall. Hey, Brooklyn, how you doing? But for some reason, when the scientists observed the particles, they defied the laws of physics. So if you throw a ball down the hall, it should go straight down the hall. But when the scientists were observing these subatomic particles under a super microscope, the ball or the subatomic particles, when they were shot out the gun, they actually stopped in midair and curved and went around, which is almost impossible. It's equivalent to me taking a baseball and throwing it and it does a U-turn. So they couldn't understand it. They were boggled. They thought probably there was some type of physics that applied to subatomic particles. They didn't get it. So they actually left the machine on that was shooting the particles. And they noticed, hey, sweet lady, they noticed by error that when they weren't observing these particles, they behaved the way they were supposed to, which is just freaky. So basically, when the scientists walked out the room, nobody was watching. And then the particles went straight down the slit, hit the back, and create the wave that they're looking for. They did this thousands of times, not hundreds, thousands of times. So eventually they got a Nobel Prize to prove that there is something about our intent. There's something about our consciousness because it only act that way whenever it was observed. So scientists purposely kept observing, not observing, observing, not observing. So just look at the power of observation. Just the opportunity to look at something and you're expecting it. Some probably the scientists were nervous, probably they were anxious, but our collective thought has an effect on the outside world. And the words that we say to each other has an effect. Because when I talk to black women about the law of attraction, a lot of them tell me, Connie, all that stuff that happened to me, I don't want it to happen. It's true. Nobody wants anything bad to happen, but it's what you believe. And it's a very simple concept. What you want and what you believe are two different things. So if you truly want to be happy, but at the core of your being, you don't believe it, you'll never have what you want. Because what you believe is always what's going to come to the surface. And I can tell you as someone, hey, hi, Benny, I missed you too. You're beautiful too. Hey, Andrea. Hey, from New Zealand. So, I was studying Jim Carrey, Oprah Winfrey. It doesn't even matter who they are. And everyone's prescribed to the same thing. You have to have a very consistent positive mindset. And the problem is that, especially with black women, we know we get told constantly what we can't do. We can't lose weight. We can't get married. My favorite one. We can't wear our hair a certain way. We can't wear this outfit, or we can't go here, or we can't be happy. We can't. And even if you don't believe that, I'm going to tell you about two layers of your mind. You got the conscious layer and you got the subconscious. And the subconscious is what makes up the core of your being. So the household you grew up in, the language that you heard, even if it wasn't said directly to you, the energy that you're around has an effect on you. And proof of the subconscious mind is the doll test. Have you guys heard about the doll test? A bunch of little colored kids, black, white, Spanish, and they were giving the dolls around. And these kids weren't even past the third or fourth grade. And already by the third or fourth grade, they already established negative aspects. Even the black kids, which to me was the most disturbing part, with the darker skinned dolls. And their parents were like watching behind. If you watch the full thing that's not cut, some of the parents were like crying behind, double-sided mirrors, and some of the white parents were like, I never taught Billy this. It's not about what you teach. There's a consciousness, there's a collective. I don't believe any parent, especially a black parent, is teaching a kid that's in the third grade negativity. But you have to understand, we pick up. Your brain is like a non-stop tape recorder. Non-stop tape recorder. So even if you're not pertaining to something, your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. It only knows effect and energy. That's why if you go to a virtual reality ride in Great Adventures and you put on that mask, the mask I'm talking about, and you're not doing anything, but your eyes is seeing the movement. Even though you're standing still, your body is reacting to what's the perception. So even if you don't believe when somebody says something negative about you, just the energy around you can actually affect your whole life. And black women don't get this. When we gossip negatively, it affects us. They've done studies to show the brain before and after gossip. They've done studies to show the brain before and after music. So I want to know, how often do you tell yourself, I love you? How often do you tell yourself you're beautiful? How often do you tell yourself I'm going to be successful, or I am? Actually use the word I am successful. How often do you give yourself positive affirmation? Let's be honest, we don't. And then we're not even trained to control the negative chatter in our head. We don't. Meditation is what does that. That's why we do prayer. That's why we concentrate. That's why we close our eyes. Because we're trying to align and control our thoughts. And this takes practice and time. Don't think you're going to hit some level of, law of attraction overnight. This takes consistent positivity, and it takes structured thought. So write down your dreams, write down your goals, write down your aspirations. There's something magical about when you write stuff down, and keep going back to it. Doesn't mean when you write something, you leave it alone. Look at it every single night. If you can't give yourself 5 minutes, then you need to delete your Facebook. Because if you can't give yourself 5 minutes every night, that means you only want it. You don't really believe it. So I'll show you my personal story. I struggled with weight my whole life. At my biggest, I was 254 pounds. And of course, I had friends who never saw me slim. They saw me struggle. And I literally gained like rapid weight over 1 year in my late 20s. And when I had a new group of friends graduate from college, I never believed I couldn't lose weight. It didn't matter how much magazines I bought. It didn't matter how much I went to the gym. I didn't believe it. So eventually, when I got diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, that made it more worse. I said, wow, this is my disease. This is my reality. And no matter what I did, I could not lose weight. It's not until I met a doctor that, was willing to work with me. I met a doctor that said, try your best, try your best. And I started to reject the idea. And not only that, I started to love myself. I had to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I have to love every single pound because this is the body that's going to take me to the success I want. I had to love myself as I was. And we don't do positive reinforcement. That's why it's so hard to get our goals done. You can't shame yourself to success. I don't care. You can't shame yourself. Hey, Will, you can't shame yourself to success. You can't be negative to yourself to success. And I think we've tried all types of ways to be successful. We've tried this way, we've tried that way, and everybody's scared to try love and affection and positivity. And that's what you want, but you're scared to put it into your life. You're scared to love yourself. And the law of attraction takes consistency. And this is how scary it is. Even if, let's just say I'm sick of, I don't know, give me something. I'm sick of men who are purple. And I hate purple men. And I can't stand purple men. I think purple men are trash. Do you see the passion I'm talking with? The law of attraction picks up the negative energy. Oh, Benny, don't worry. We're going to have a good day when we're done. So listen to this, Benny. The law of attraction picks up the negative energy. It doesn't hear can't. It picks up the strongest vibration. This is scientific proof. So when I'm just saying I can't stand and I can't, it feels the effect of my anger and my rage. And once you get involved in that, you start connecting yourself to other negative experiences. Don't you wonder why some girls seem to have all the luck? You're like, she's not that pretty, she's not that cute, her butt is not that big, but they have an ego. You're like, why some females have an ego? It's not an ego. Well, to a certain extent, it might be, but they've tapped in to the law of attraction. They've tapped into something. Haven't you ever walked into a room and as soon as you get in that room, you feel a negative vibe, or you walk in that room and it feels mad weird? You feel kind of tension. That's energy. This is all real. You can research this. We're going to talk about this. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this is the last frontier for Black women, is the power of belief, the subconscious mind. Because I notice no matter what Black women do, we don't believe in our greatness. You got Lupita looking gorgeous walking across the stage. People are still telling Black women what they can't do. Don't you understand how immense that is? You had Michelle Obama, a Black woman sitting in the White House that slaves built. That's her own words, her own phrase. We still don't believe. You got Oprah Winfrey, self-made billionaire. We still don't believe. You got Viola Davis cleaning up on the acting awards way past her prime, and also being an ebony rich, natural hair sister. We still don't believe. We got Serena Williams, who's the only between her sister and her, the two Black people that's dominating tennis. And she got married, she's happy. And now I'm proud to say she's the face of Lincoln. She's the first African American woman who's the face of a luxury car company. Look her up. Her commercial's adorable. The commercial's adorable. But we still don't believe. I want to know, what is it going to take for Black women to believe in their greatness? We have accomplished so much with so little. Why are we scared to love and embrace each other and focus on the positivity? And I'm telling you, it's not just this kumbaya. You see the screen? You see the screen, law of attraction? I got excited. I wasn't even supposed to do a live. I'm reading this and it's absolutely true because I didn't lose weight till I started to believe. I started to buy clothing. I swear to God, and I'm Catholic. I started to buy clothing that was too small. I started to buy a size 6, a size 8. My friends made fun of me. They told me, you crazy girl. I was shopping one time in Forever 21 because that's where I was shopping when I was mad big. I couldn't fit into anything. And, and my friend saw me and I saw a cute outfit. And I went and grabbed that outfit. And she said, she snatched it out my hands. You're never going to be that size. Stop wasting your money. You have to understand there are people in this world, they're going to give you their limitations, and they're going to want you to set your limitations based on expectation. You can't do that. You can't let your limitations be based on their limitations. And I'm telling you, there's an episode with Jim Carrey on the Oprah Winfrey Show way before The Secret came out. Way before The Secret came out. And yep, that's right, Shiolin, that's right. It works. And Jim Carrey said he was poor. Jim Carrey said he was broke. He was driving up and down the street. And you know what Jim Carrey did? And this is before The Secret. This is like 20 years. This is young ass Jim Carrey when he did Dumb and Dumber. Remember Dumb and Dumber? And he said he wrote a check to himself in a wallet and kept it in his wallet. He wrote a check to himself for $10 million. And he had this check and it was dated as proof. So you can't lie. And it deteriorated, it deteriorated, it deteriorated. And finally, he got his first movie and he got his first check for $10 million for Dumb and Dumber. But black women, we don't study that because we're so like judgmental to each other. And we've been trained that way. Especially being a woman and being a black woman, we gotta be perfect. We can't have anything. You gotta be you're never gonna be everything for everyone at the same time. And I'm telling you, there's something that happens when you love one another. There's something that happens when you reach out. Why do you think when we have black spaces, it gets attacked? Or when we have black sessions, people are coming here as troll because it's scary when you have a collective that says we're going to stick together no matter what. We're going to work it out together no matter what. We're going to be successful no matter what. It doesn't matter what you say no matter what. And that's the attitude Lupita had. Listen to her acceptance speech when she won her Oscar for 12 Years a Slave. Listen to what she had to overcome. Listen to the no, no, no she got. And she said, nope, I'm going to do it. You have to say your intentions. And also, this is the part that's hard. This is the part that a lot of black women, they are not successful with the law of attraction. It's about mental association. Because even if, yes, butterfly, that's right, talk about it. Even if you're a positive person and that other person means well, and I swear on my life, this is the truth. If they're constantly talking about what they don't want, even if they don't mean to bring it up, what they don't want is going to keep showing up. I have a law of attraction story. I think I talked about the girl with the wedding gown, and she went to David's bridal, and I thought she was crazy. And she bought her wedding gown, and she wrote in her diary how tall her husband's gonna be, how he's gonna do, what he does for a living. And she actually a year later got married. Yep. I'm telling you, butterfly, talk the testimony. The law of attraction is the final frontier for black women. You want to know how to be successful in love? You want to know how to be successful in money, finances? You want to know how to be successful in anything else? Because I had my bad periods. I had my bad, things with my boyfriend, and we broke up. And I realized I was starting to go away from the law of attraction. I was starting to feel like I didn't have control over my life. I was starting to feel like life happened to me. I didn't happen to life. And I started to see gradually the things that I had were going away. And I had to come back recently to the law of attraction and get myself grounded. And it was scary because literally overnight, everything turned around. I started to see things positive things started to happen. I started doing morning meditations. I set my morning, meaning that I give myself 5 minute shower meditation. I go in the shower and I close my eyes and I'm taking a shower. I'm going to have a good day. I am having a good day. I am successful. And I'm not saying for you to be a maniac and for you never to get mad and be scared to get mad. You can have your emotions, just don't live there. That's right, elegant, it's the truth. And this is how black women are gonna, that's right, that's right. You know what? Link me some stories because my story, I'm telling you, they told me I would never lose weight naturally. They told me that I would have to get gastric bypass. And I said, you know what? what's the hurt in being, hey, how you doing, Marie? I said, what's the hurt in being positive? What's the worst thing that can happen? When you got friends who challenge the law of attraction, what I want you to say is, what can happen to me if I'm positive? Why are people so scared to be positive? Why are people so scared of taking accountability for their emotions? Because it's scary. It's scary when you realize you have to sit there and think about the negative thoughts and think about the thoughts that you're unaware of. Because we have a lot, our subconsciousness is like down here, and our consciousness is up here. And that's like 10%. Your subconsciousness is the brain that's been forming since the day you came to Earth, the things that you've been hearing. That's how you know how to speak English. You don't learn English, you just speak it. That's how you learn how to get your mannerisms. You don't learn your mannerisms as a baby. You're observing dad, mama, and you're looking around. You don't learn if you like chocolate, ice cream, or vanilla. There's certain things that were given to you in your childhood that makes you more predisposed to like that. Like, I hate vanilla ice cream, but I like vanilla men. But I hate vanilla ice cream, but I love chocolate. So perhaps when I was younger, I was giving more sweets. And there's some people who hate sweets, they like salty. And it's not a genetic defect, it's what you were giving. Corey, you like that one. It's what you were given when you were a child, what you were exposed to. So it's really important the people you keep around you. If they're constantly complaining about what they don't have, if they're constantly focusing, and I'm telling you, once you go on Benny, okay, Benny, there's different levels of depression. If you're thinking anything where you can harm yourself, if you're thinking anything suicidal, and I say this with love because I do mental health coaching, you have to go to a professional ASAP. That's my disclosure. If you're not at that point, and I hope to God you're not, you have to look around your life. You got to see how your morning starts. Get a journal. I'm serious. Or even use your iPhone or go onto the App Store, and they have electronic apps where you have schedules and planners and diaries if you want to do that. So, what resources? Well, oh my gosh, that's Andrea, that's a delicious question. You can go to thelawofattraction.com, and I'm on it right now, and they have it's such a broad site. Also, I would recommend watching The Secret, but my favorite book, I think I have it here because I was so embarrassed in my last call, the book is destroyed. All right, I'll show you my collection here. I'm trying to sit down here. I didn't plan to move. Y'all making me move here. Ugh. Okay. I'll show you my collection. If you're just getting into the law of attraction, the best book is, remember I was embarrassed. The power. It's all ratted. The power of the subconscious mind. And this book is old. This book is like from, it is, I believe 19, let me try to get the date. I should know by now, right? Because I've read this book so much. But it's way before The Secret. I believe it was, the original is like 1939 or something. And this book is written by Joseph Murphy, and he covers how to be, positive. But this is an amazing book. 1949. I mean, this is old. So this is to show you The Secret is not new. The Secret just been revamped over and over. And it talks about, like, I'm going to read you something here. And it talks about, I want to just read you one part that I highlighted. Okay? So it says here, your subconscious mind is your book of life. So listen to this, guys. Whatever thoughts, beliefs, and opinions, theories, or dogmas you write, engrave, or impress on your subconscious mind, you will experience them as objective manifestation of circumstances, conditions, and events. So your subconscious mind is the mind that you're not aware of. It's the mind that, tells you, oh, I have bad luck. It's such a deep part of your mind, and it's something that you basically don't have control unless you're aware of it. And you have to practice and you have to meditate and you got to condition yourself and you got to do positive affirmations. So, oh yeah, Abraham is good too. Abraham is good too. So listen to this. What you write on the inside, you will experience on the outside. You have two sides to your life, objective and subjective, visible and invisible, thoughts and its manifestation. Your thought is received as a pattern of neural findings in your cerebral cortex, which is the organ of your conscious reasoning mind. Once your conscious or objective mind accepts the thought completely, it is transmitted to the other parts of the brain, where it becomes flesh and it manifests in your experiences. As previously outlined, your subconscious cannot argue. It acts only from what you write on and accepts. It accepts your verdict or the conclusions of your conscious mind as final. This is why you are always writing on the book of life, because your thoughts become your experiences. That's amazing. And that's just the beginning of the book. He goes into examples how to use the subconscious mind for healing, how to use the subconscious mind for mental health, how to use it for money, success, wealth, love. And it's crazy because it's not just thinking, it's what we say. How many times do you say negative things about yourself? Have you noticed? Raise your hand here, or write a comment here. How many times somebody, depression, how many times somebody has given you a compliment and you reject it immediately? I'll be honest. When somebody says, Connie, your hair looks nice today. Oh, it's nothing. I just put it. We don't even feel comfortable taking compliments. Exactly. Put the hand up. That's Andrea. That's cute. I know I'm not me and Andrea are not the only one that can't take compliments. How many times somebody says, "Oh, this food is amazing," or "Wow, you look great," and we constantly, reject. And oh, let's okay. We constantly have rejected. It's because we're mentally conditioned to be negative. A lot of people are not even comfortable saying they're beautiful. How many people here, look at Angel, how many people here tell themselves at least once a month they're beautiful? Or tell themselves they're intelligent, or tell themselves you're successful, or tell themselves you're loved. Hey Kim, we don't do that. Corey, you put the eyeballs like, not me, son, not me. We don't do that. And then how do you fix a problem if you don't have a solution? A lot of times you notice on my channel, I really don't go into a video unless I have my Batman facts, because I'm trying to provide solutions. So another book that's good, all right, is and you have my I got my library here. Another book that's good, that's written by the same author, is Putting the Power of the Subconscious Mind to Work. All right, it's written by Joseph Murphy, PhD, and it's more of this book is great. It tells you establishing and achieving your goals, developing self-confidence and self-worth, overcoming worry and stress, enhancing your creative powers, breaking bad habits, becoming a leader, dealing with difficult people, managing your time, selling your ideas, advancing your career. So this is all about wealth and success. But what I want to tell you, I see a lot of women are talking about stress and depression. Do you know what stress and depression is? It's your body's cry for control. When you lose control of a situation, when you don't have power in any aspect, the only thing your body does as a last result is panic, because it's the only thing it can control. It's the only thing that it has left. So when you don't have control in your life, your body panics because it's the only thing it can do. It's the only thing it feels it has left to do. And I want to tell you something now. There's been no documentation in the history of man that panicking, stress, depression solves any issue you have. That's the way you got to condition your mind. If there's an issue, okay? If this is an issue, you got to think of a solution. There's no history documented where you stressing yourself out, you giving yourself gray hairs on your pom pom, you giving yourself a early wrinkle does not solve any problems. It's because you have no control, no sense of direction, and your body's like panicking because you can't. Corey, you caught that, right? Because you can't put brakes. So it's I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what you learn. I don't care what college you go to. I don't care if, whatever religion you're in, if your God comes down and gives you a Bible and says, this is the secret to life. If you don't believe in your soul that you are worth it, if you don't believe you are entitled, if you don't believe that you deserve every bit of freaking happiness that you can experience on this planet, you're not going to have it. And this is another good book here. Your Infinite Power to Be Rich. As you can see, this is why I got money. Look how this book is all torn up. So I'm a fan of Joseph Murphy. And I'm going to put all these books there. A lot of these books are even available for free on YouTube. Somebody was telling me about audio. And you don't have to get this book, but this book is the science behind it because I'm about the facts. So this book is called The Intention Experience, and it's actually a government worldwide experiment. It's not fringe science. It's actually the intention experiment, the extraordinary advance in our understanding of consciousness as a field of all possibilities, where intentions orchestrate its own fulfillment. So it talks about government studies into the consciousness, official government studies, where you can see even the government has, oh, right here. It's by Lynn McTaggart. Oh, wait, Dr. Wayne Dyer is amazing too. And I think I have one of his books here. I'm such a loser, right? But there's a spiritual aspect to this. There's a spiritual aspect to this where you don't have to have a religion or whatever. I am Christian, I am Catholic, but I don't push that because I believe your religion is like your panties. You got to put it on, it feels right. If it don't feel right, you got to take it off. And it's intimate. I don't believe you should be Bible thumping or pushing. I believe when it's right, no matter what it is, you go. Okay, so right here, I have this one too, where it's chakras for beginning, because I noticed when I meditate, I started to get like this feeling in my body. Like as I was meditating more and more, I became more of a master of my mind, and it was scary. I was able to like program my mind for the day. So I got that one too. I got that one too. Guys, if you hear this video, help your sisters out. Post any free links of these books. If you're aware of free links, just post it in the comments below. But I really think this is important because I know people that have gone to the Tony, I forgot his name, Tony something. He's one of these law of attraction coaches. I have friends that spent thousands of dollars going to seminars for life changing, and they come back and they don't do it. And it's because they don't. Tony Robbins, thank you, Elegant. Oh, you know what? When I post the video, really, I think when I post the video after the live, I'm hoping that the links can come up. I hope so. If not, just email me. And that's right, Kim. It's true. And Kim, don't feel like you're negative. If you can hear me, don't feel like you're negative. You are socially conditioned to look for the negativity, especially as Black women. We are socially conditioned to see that we're not pretty enough or our hair is not this enough. We're socially conditioned. So Lust for Life said, law of attraction is real. It changed my life. I got so much wealth, condo, a car, furniture, love. That's true. We are yeah, guys, you can put the comments after the stream. Thank you. You can see I'm still a newbie with this. But you are socially conditioned to be negative. And here's the God of it all, the secret. That's that book I have. I treat it, it's a little bit tatted. But I'm just telling you, you need to realize it doesn't matter if you spend $10 billion. I don't care what you do, but you have to meditate. You have to sit, like you see, I'm sitting like this. You have to meditate, close your eyes, and focus. You got to listen to positive affirmations. They have them for free on YouTube. And the reason why I'm so passionate about it is because I'm doing life coaching. I do law of attraction coaching, wealth coaching. I do all types. I have several certifications. I'm a Cornell grad, and I have all this mental health. And I realized, wow, I coach people and it doesn't work sometimes. Then when I started adding law of attraction stuff, when I started doing positive affirmations with them, I didn't even tell them. And I started to notice it was more effective. When I said, be kind to yourself, treat yourself. So you really have to do it. And I think black women are not exposed to it because you got a lot of black women who are Christian and they've been told the law of attraction is some kind of, no, it's not. It's science. And if you want to get religious, the Bible says, ask and ye shall receive, seek and ye shall find. The Bible talks about having faith the size of a mustard seed can move a mountain. It's all there in the Bible. Jesus talks about, don't worry, son, we good, don't worry. He said the birds got food, God got them. The birds got water. He was doing the Sermon on the Mount, and he was like, yeah, don't worry, son, they good. The birds don't worry about food, they got it. He used the power of the mind. What about the time when he told the guy to walk on water? The guy was chilling until he looked down, until he stopped believing. That's when he sang through. So that's the bit of Christianity I'm going to give you there. So it's it's crazy to me because I'm telling you, if you're watching this video, you have to make a personal decision. I can't tell you who not to listen to. I can't tell you who to take out of your life because I don't believe in that either. I believe if you walk the right positive path, if you're going down that hole and I'm like, no hole, guess what? You're going to keep walking down there and you're going to keep going, and the people who don't want to walk that path are not going to follow you. You don't have to go and do, hey, attention, attention. I hate y'all niggas. Back the fuck up. Y'all get the fuck out my life. That is negativity. Just do what you gotta do. Excuse the language. Just do what you gotta do. That when I was losing weight, my friends clowned me. They were they had that Method Man song. You want to hear the rap song my friends used to say? I got myself a hoagie. I got myself some cheesecake, and I'm about to go get pretzels. They used to make fun of me with the Method Man song from Wu Tang. They replaced it with food. I had a rap fat song after me from my friends. I got myself a hoagie. I got myself some cheesecake, and I'm about to go get ho hos. Like, I know the rap song still from high school. They used to make fun of me. That is negativity. And you got those people, just walk away. Okay? Thank you. That it was funny. You guys could laugh at that. There was like METHOD, like making fun of me, like method food. That was me, method food. But when I started going to the gym, I just went. When they're like, hey, Connie, you want to get 4 chicken wings and pork fried rice? That's that Brooklyn shit. I was like, nah, I'm not going to go. Hey, Connie, you want to hang out? No, I got to go to the gym today. And then eventually, those friends who were negative just walked away. Butterfly Whispers, I don't know where they are now, but they bigger than me. I tell you that right now. They bigger than me, and not in a good way. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to announce it because when you announce that, it's negative energy. Remember, your brain doesn't know anything except for the energy behind the words. And that's why I'm very wary of people that seek the negativity. And one thing I don't like is when someone takes away the power for you to change your life. I do life coaching and I'm confidential completely. I don't share nothing. But there are black women that were homeless and they had to go and struggle and they changed their life and now they own a company, they own this, they own that. There are black women who were abused physically, emotionally, and they were able to change their life. They made mistakes, but they changed their life. There are people, black women that I know who got kicked out when they were 12, had to live on the street, had to sell their body. But guess what? They changed their life. They own 4 cars, they own a dealership, they're traveling, they're happily married. Don't let anyone tell you that no matter how great you can become, you never can be away from what you were. Stay away from those people. Those people are energy vampires. Those people are the ones that want to suck you in and they want to lock you in so they can feel superior. Don't let anyone tell you that. If I don't care what your past is. Okay? Exactly. You have to butterfly whispers exactly. And you notice when you're a positive person, anyone can elevate themselves. And I thought we're supposed to celebrate people who elevate themselves. I didn't know we're supposed to come out the womb perfect. I didn't know I'm supposed to come out the womb with a 4.0 average from Harvard. I didn't know I'm supposed to come out the womb a virgin and get married to Prince Charming. Like, this is real life, people. And the people who are successful, the demographic that's successful don't really go on a negative campaign no matter what their people do. Shooting, mental health. Harvey Weinstein, let's kick him out of Hollywood. Let's not acknowledge the fact that he was clearly enabled by an army of people in Hollywood. There's no way yet you're molesting the entire hemisphere of blonde women and no one know. This is just the truth. But they disengage and they keep it going. They don't make videos. They don't make videos about Harry Weinstein. I'm still waiting for Becky to go off on him and the other questionable people in that circle. So it's not like you're doing anything bad. This is how society has trained and conditioned people, especially black women. We have a problem with self love. We don't help each other out. We're not there for each other. And that's a big part of the law of attraction, is that when you're doing good things, more good things will come to you. When you do something to help someone who cannot help you back, you're going to see the blessings you get. I watched this thing on YouTube, and it was called Jewish Wealth. They do the jar theory. I don't know if anybody saw it, like how Jewish people teach their kids about wealth. And they put 10 jars and they give their son $10. The video's on YouTube. And they tell their son each dollar goes in the jar. But they said the first jar is for community. The first dollar Jews give away goes to the community. The second jar is for charity. The second jar is, I guess, something that's close to home. And then the third jar is to the family. You know, if you make money, you give $1 back to the family. Then the rest was like, diversify your businesses. But notice the three jars were about positive energy, because when you give, when you help, when you share, when you show affection, that is the law of attraction. Why do you think they have so much money? Whether you like it or not, they are loving towards each other. They stick together. They help one another. If one is broke, we're broke. We're going to build together. And this is the final frontier for black women. And you have to make a choice. Do you want to be a millionaire? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I am 38 years old. My house is fully paid off. I have a $500,000 house in New York. It's gone. It's paid off. I'm sitting in my new condo, and I'm going to buy more property. And I'm going to buy more stuff. And I'm not special. There's nothing special about me, but I'm just as special as you are. I'm just as special as you are. The difference between me, I had to let go and walk away from a lot of negativity, and not even bad people. They were decent people, but we just were on different philosophies. They weren't bad. They weren't bad. There are different philosophies. And I really believe that black women need to show that love you want. Hey, Emeralds, thank you so much. Thank you. But Emeralds, that black love that you want, you got to give it to yourself. And I truly believe in going where the love is. And you have to believe in your power to accomplish anything. Thank you, Michelle. You have to believe in it. Do you guys know, I'll show you something very personal. You guys know I have 2 chronic diseases, right? I have endometriosis stage 4. I've had 5 surgeries. I was told I was never going to walk properly. I was told I was going to be bedridden with pain. And I also have severe PCOS. I'm insulin resistant. I take shots every day. I take chemo pills every day. I was told my life was going to be shit by the time I was 35. My life is not shit. I struggle with chronic pain, but not the way I was supposed to be taking Percocet. I was supposed to be on morphine drips. I was supposed to do this and that. But you have to believe in the power of your health, your mind. They told me that by the time I was 35, that I would have to walk with a cane because my endometriosis affects my nervous system. I have a very rare one. It's not in my ovaries. It's actually in my spine, my lumbar spine. And it's right there inside my spine. And I'm not going to lie, it's painful, but meditation helps my pain. Meditation helps my condition. Meditation does that, and it's mental health. If you hang around people, you're going to be sick. You're going to be sick. Wah, wah. Why are you working out? Why are you going to the gym? Doesn't that hurt it? I'm telling you, you can have whatever you want. If you want love, if you want a husband, if you want a dream guy, you have to put that person here. Because if you don't, your consciousness is going to keep putting the worst thing, the things that you don't want. That's why you might get the same type of guy You're like, what the hell? Why I keep getting the same type of guy? Why do I keep getting the same type of luck? Why do I keep, no matter what job I go to, why I keep getting the same bad luck? Why I keep getting the same annoying ass associates? Why I keep, it's the power of the mind. And I'm telling you, black women, this is our year. We can do it. I feel it. Viola Davis used the power of the mind. Lapita used the power of the mind. Will Smith used the power of the mind. Angela Bassett used the power of the mind. And it is there. There's something called the placebo effect. This is a science. Look it up. Placebo effect. Where they gave patients sugar pills and said, hey, that's the cure, or that's medication, and the patients start reacting. They've done scientific studies where they lied to people and gave them alcohol. And then people were walking around tipsy, and the people were mad embarrassed and were like, yo, we drunk. And the scientist was like, actually, we didn't give you guys any alcohol. And they're embarrassed. Just think about it. Just think about the power of the mind, that they were walking around drunk. It was a video on ABC. We were laughing at it. I was watching with my mom and my dad. We're like, look at these people bumping into the wall, getting drunk, and they ain't drinking nothing but apple juice. So Lust for Life, you're right. And I'm so passionate about this because I believe that this is the year of the fork in the road. You can either go left or you can go right. And right is your path. And I know it's tempting. I love to gossip. I love to talk about craziness. Negativity is delicious. It is. I'm a recovering negative addict. I'll be honest, I'll keep it real. Negativity, we like to get the tea and delicious. This tea is delicious. But that tea is toxic. That tea is toxic. And some of us live and drink. Some of us get that IV with that negative tea. And you have to take a stand. You have to take a stand. The power you have to change your life, the power you have to get anything you want. Why do you think I'm crazy? Why do you think I got so much books? Because I realized, oh shit, this shit works. And I got addicted. This is one of the best books you can get on money. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I have a little Think and Grow Rich, and it's gorgeous. You don't have to get this cover because this cover is only sold on Overstock.com, but you can go on Amazon. Think and Grow Rich is the shit. This guy spent his entire life like stalking the top people of our time, like literally. And this book is old. This is the proof that this stuff is real. Think and Grow Rich was originally written in 1937. Think and Grow Rich was written in 1937. And this book is amazing. So basically, he followed around the top millionaires of his time: Carnegie, Rockefeller Center. I'm going to read you the intro to it. This book conveys the experience of more than 500 men of great wealth who began at scratch with nothing to give in return for riches except thoughts, ideas, and organized plans. Here you have the entire philosophy of money making, just as it was organized from the actual achievements of the most successful men known to the American people. Yep, Napoleon, that's right. I love Lust for Life. She knows her stuff like me. This is real. And I don't know what to say because I think black women were kept away from this. I think people are scared for us to get to this point. Imagine if we don't insult each other ever. Think about Jewish people. I admire Jewish people. People be like, oh, Jews. When do you see a Jew criticizing a Jew in the public? When do you see a Jew doing anything negative towards each other in the public? It's very rare. And I'm sure they do. I'm sure they get mad at each other behind closed doors. Yishi, put that shit down, Yishi. Come over. I'm sure they do their shit behind closed doors, but they have a certain loyalty. And if we as black women want to get to a place we've never been, we have to do what we've never done. I'm going to say it again. If we want to go to the next level, we got to do things we haven't done at this level. And that means consistency and love. Yep, Lust for Life, trust me, we can talk afterwards. It's not that hard. It's not. Once money starts coming, money starts flowing. meaning that once you start hitting money, it just starts coming like crazy. Why do you think I went nuts? Look at all these books that I got. I have this one now, all right? The Power of Personal Vibration. This is by Penny Pierce, and it's called The Frequency. And it's this book is kind of tattered too. It's kind of messed up, but it talks about vibration and energy, that our words are vibration, and they actually were able to measure the vibration. So that's why your animal can sense danger, because we give off a certain vibration when we're scared. Why do you think animals know when you're scared? They don't know. They can feel the vibration. It's not magic. My cat is right here. Right, Gigi? You see how he's ignoring me? But if there was if there was danger, he would be fluffed up. But what changes is the energy. That you see what? Shaolin, what did you say? What did you say? Your friend told you about this book? Yep, I heard about Ramtha. Yeah, Ramtha. This is about the law of attraction. Everybody watching this video is watching it for a certain reason. And I think recently, I want to tell you something magical, okay? I think recently I did a video, and I talked about Beyonce and Jay-Z. We're trying to be rich, right? And black people, we're a very small minority in the uber wealthy. You got to look at the positives. I'm into real estate. That's a big part of my portfolio. I'm sitting in a part of it now. Did you know that Jay-Z purchased the most expensive house in America for $88 million? He actually hustled the guy down from 250. Yeah, you can tell he's a hustler. And do you know when I went to my real estate seminar for luxury real estate agents, I was able to connect to one of his people, and I gave out my card, and I said I wanted to start a luxury real estate firm that just, for women of color, black women, but I can't say it out loud. But do you understand the connection? If you want to go into real estate and you want to go into property, because my dream is to connect minority women to NBA players, NFL players, rappers, singers, the creme de la creme of black people, because they purchase real estate. And when I went to the seminar, when I look around, I'm always the only black woman there. So perhaps if there's more of us in that field, we could be making money too. But guess what? We're not there. We're just not there. So we need to get into real estate, and it's easy. Real estate, you can go on Groupon right now. Go on Groupon right now, and they sell real estate courses for $100, $200. My course was only 75 hours. 75 hours, which is basically 2 weeks, and it cost me 200 something dollars, and that's it. You pass the test, and that's it. You can start selling property. And the way you market yourself and the way you connect yourself is out there. We're talking about money, guys. Money is always positive energy. Don't let people tell you money is evil. If you love children, if you want causes, if you want to help other black women, you need money. That you got to go out there and start marketing and connecting. But always keep yourself focused on positivity, especially in business. You have no idea who knows who, especially if you're trying to stick to a certain demographic. And that was the whole point of that. Like, you don't know, and we have to do things we've never done. And when it comes to money, Jews don't play. A Jewish person will sell to anyone. A Jewish person will make a deal with anyone. Hey, Carol, you can watch it back when we come back. That's right. Yeah, tell them. Ladies, I have I have two interesting things to say to you. One person I was speaking to tonight. If you're in New York, there's actually a company that will pay for your real estate course. I'm going to give it to you guys now. I looked it up. So if you're in New York, I'm sorry if you're not in New York, but you can come to New York, and they're actually paying for people to go into real estate and work with them. It's a great opportunity. And it's something I'm really interested for black women to get wealth, because even if you don't want to sell, and selling today is not like back in 20 years ago. Selling today is very computerized. Selling is about having an online presence. People are buying homes offline. Some of my clients, I sell things off of Craigslist. Some of my clients go on my Instagram and they purchase, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Trust me. People are buying things online. They're more comfortable. And the more richer your client is, They're more specific in what they want. You don't have to sell. You just give them the key. You go outside. So it's an online course on Groupon. It's cheap. Just go on Groupon and type in real estate course and it'll come up. And it's super cheap. And it's probably the best investment you can ever make. I'm smiling because I can't believe how much money I made from a Groupon coupon. And it's great. Even if you go to the actual school and you spend $600, because I went to the school, but my coupon was 200. Even if you spend 1,000, and I'm exaggerating because it's not 1,000. You can't even talk about the profits you can make, and that's what I'm saying. I want to help Black women, but the first thing is you got to get the law of attraction down. I gave you some good books here. I'm trying to see, do I have anything else? Oh, I do. I have some good books. Okay, and this one is probably one of the best books I have. I'm trying to get you some. So this is another good book. Yes. Oh, I only sell to wealthy buyers. I don't have I don't have the time to sell to people who don't have the income because they're much more selective. It's harder. Oh, we can talk about that later, Emeralds. It's the thing about marketing is you pick your niche, and whatever you present online dominates. You ever go on Instagram and you see all the mansions and stuff? They do it for a reason. Those are agents, and they take pictures of expensive mansions and they take pictures of luxury. You know what I'm talking about? You go on Instagram, they got luxury mansions. They got those. That's how you start. You gotta you got to give people the confidence that you know about that genre. There is no such thing as a luxury expert. You create it. So once you immerse yourself, how you market yourself, make a Facebook page and put Emerald's Luxury Real Estate page and start connecting to other agents. Make an Instagram page and start putting pictures of nice mansions and say Emerald's Luxury Mansions and start connecting to brokerages and real estate agents. Make a Snapchat, sit down and talk about, hey guys, today's our luxury expo. This is the mansion that we're showcasing. Just talk about what's happening in the luxury world. That's how they all start. But it takes confidence. It takes empowerment. That's how I started. I started talking on Facebook about, hey, thank you, Emerald. I started talking on Facebook about apartments. I would literally go online and look at houses that were amazing. Cause just start talking about it. And when you start having that knowledge and that agency feels confident in your ability to sell and be comfortable showing luxury profits and also the way you look, that's important as well. So look at this book. This book is The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. Okay? So this is a great inspirational seller of all time. So it's an old book. This book has been around, I'm trying to see, from 1952. I don't know if y'all can see that. So the reason why I'm showing you that from 1952 is because obviously the law of attraction, and it doesn't say law of attraction, this is the power of positive thinking. So it's been called many different things. But I'm telling you, if Black women master the law of attraction, y'all gonna have Black women flying across the galaxy. Y'all gonna have Black women in Star Trek Enterprise. Y'all gonna have Black women swimming backwards in the Olympics. Y'all gonna have Black women doing everything. Remember Hidden Figures? Do you remember Hidden Figures? They like to hide our greatness. Do you remember Hidden Figures? Remember? The four Black women who are mathematical, they were calling them human calculators. If you read the book, it's called Human Calculators. And oh, my cat's hungry. Let me feed him. He's annoying. But they basically were so intelligent that they were able to compute long mathematical things in their mind. And because Black women seen that, when that movie debuted, they actually had more and more, he's going crazy, my cat. So they actually had more and more Black women wanting to go into engineering, Black women who didn't think they can do engineering. Do you see how powerful positivity is? Just that movie alone, it showed them that you can go ahead and do this. And that's why I want you to be around. I have to open it in my mouth because I'm holding the phone. This damn cat. He's crazy. All right, Gigi, you want to be on YouTube? Quiet. That's my lion. Thank you. He's 20 pounds of terror. This is a look at this cat. See? It's a big cat. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So Coco, that's a good question. In New York State, all you need is one license. Commercial real estate is actually more of a male dominated thing. So in New York State, it doesn't matter. Once you what up, Gigi? Yeah, he thugged me to get his food. But in commercial real estate, you only need the same license. There's no such thing as a commercial or residential. All you need is one license. You decide what you're gonna specialize in. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. The minute you start wanting to go into real estate, you can volunteer. You can go to network meetings, start passing out your card, start deciding. Commercial real estate is the shit. Yeah, you can do commercial and luxury. Commercial real estate is a shit. Commercial is malls and stuff. Yeah. And commercial real estate is I want to say a eggplant party is mostly men. So if you're single, it's a great place to find somebody, you know. So I'm just telling you, ask me. I'm telling you, we can get into this. I'm networking. My goal is to give black women access to other black celebrities. Yeah, he rolled out when I gave him the food. He went crazy. Yeah, Gigi. And now he's drinking his water. He's so spoiled. He's having a tough time adjusting because I took him from the house we were in. I'm actually Airbnb-ing that house out. That's a good other way to make money with your property. But it's true too. The be polished, you guys, I don't know if you know, I have an afro, but I have this wig on now. Like, you just have to be able to fit into that little creme de la creme for a couple of hours and you can take your wig off after. But we need to connect to other imagine if black women can sell to NBA players. Imagine if black women can sell to R&B. Imagine if we can sell to, the NFL. I'm a sugar cat mom. Yeah. Imagine if you can sell to other people. Imagine if you can, reach out to the rich creme de la creme. And then when they see that, other people, other demographics will want to work with us. 'Cause it's all about getting that expensive listing. A lot of times they don't want to give those listings to people that they think aren't going to work well together. Imagine if we have an all black female real estate firm that only focuses on, I fed you already, that only focuses on luxury, right? But they think black women don't work well together, or they think black women have issues together, or they think black women, have problems getting along. That's why I'm saying we have to be careful with our social image, that we have to be careful what's happening because you don't know who's looking at you. You don't know who is who is observing you. And that's really important, and that's my dream. That's what I'm marketing for. And it's going to be hard if you have black women on social media getting angry all the time or pointing out our stuff. So look at this, butterflies going crazy down there. Yes, Groupon is your best friend. Groupon, if you're looking to lose weight, Groupon has like weight loss coaching sessions where they take your BMI and doing stuff like, oh yeah, they're always observing, especially when it comes to their money. Think about it. Think about it. If you owned about several, yeah, you can do that as well. You can do that as well. Remember, real estate is not just sales. Real estate is also appraisals. Okay? Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna take it off after the cat. Real estate is also investments. Real estate is also developing. Real estate, yeah, Groupon got mad deals. You're gonna go crazy. Real estate is also flipping homes. If you have good credit and you got enough capital, let's say you got an extra $30,000, $40,000 laying around and you find a property, you flip it, meaning that you invest in properties that may need some work, you buy it wholesale, and That's right. And age is funny. So that's what I'm saying. It's about connectivity. It's about knowing that we're on a different social platform. You got the whole world looking at Black Panther. You got Serena Williams, the first black woman ever, I'm going to keep saying it, who's the face of a luxury car, Lincoln. I don't think you guys know how hard that is. Car companies are mad selective over who they put as the face of their vehicle. Very selective. You know, you got black women now who are being shown. You see the diversification in the commercials. You see a lot of interracial couples. Guys, what we say and what we do is the most important thing. If you guys listen, for everyone watching the video, I run a personal coaching page called Haspet Life. That page is $10 to join, $10 a month. That's it. No outrageous fee. The main reason I do that, number one, it takes a lot for me to run the page. I go to seminars, I go to networks, I'm constantly looking for information for you. If you use the information on that page, you will make money. And you also have, yes, yeah, yep, yep. So you also become an entrepreneur and make money on your own. And we're talking about forming groups and stuff. And also to keep trolls away. You know, we're talking about our dreams. We do positive affirmations. We got people talking about money and wealth. So it's a private page and you can discuss your finances, your 401k. So I think it's better that it's $10 a month and it's private. And if you want to join, I have my PayPal up, I have my stuff up. It's $10. I'm not becoming a millionaire. It's only $10. So like I said, that's a great page where we talk about the law of attraction. We're going to be talking about free. If one thing, Benny, you can join my Has But Life page. We do affirmations. I post it. So, guys, one thing I also want to talk about when you talk about black wealth, black female wealth, diversify your skills. So before I go, you can say, what does that mean? When I read Think and Grow Rich, the first thing I notice about wealthy people, they never put themselves into one thing. So when I first got into HR directing, you're so funny. Make your husband pay. So cute. But when I first got into HR directing, I said, okay, I do HR consulting on the side. I do resumes on the side. I help people file with HR discrimination EOC suits. After that, I started doing event planning because I used to work for David's Bridal. I was an HR person for David's. So I do event planning. I do wedding planning. If you want to get married, I can get you married for 5 cents, make you look like $1 million. I do that. I do proposal planning. Then I did medical sales. Then I do real estate. And I manage all these things. I have people that are social media managers that I pay on the side to manage my page. You have to diversify your income. It doesn't mean leaving the private industry and putting all your eggs in one basket in one thing you own. This cat is out of control because I fed him already. He just wants attention. He's like, Mommy, no more YouTube. But anyway, you have to diversify. So I'm telling you something, this is our era. If you want a positive space where there's never any negativity, if you want a positive space that you can talk about your goals. I know black women, their goals, they want to get boob job. I don't care. I could use some new boobs. I know black women that want to get a butt lift. There is no judgment. Whatever your goal is, I'm glad you guys are here with me live. You hear my cat embarrassing me. Gigi's a star. He's embarrassing. He's like running around meowing, so you know this is live. But what Gigi, yes. Yes. There you go. Don't scratch me on camera. Put your ears down. This is embarrassing. This cat is embarrassing. But he's not using the law of attraction. He's using the law of anger. You heard him? But like I was saying now, yeah, he's 20 pounds of anger. 20 pounds of anger. But what is a Gigi? What you want? Hmm? I already fed you. Okay. Oh wow. He wants attention. Can I talk to them some more? No? I can't talk to them anymore? All right. So okay, 5 more minutes? Okay, all right. 5 more minutes, I promise. I'll be done. Hold on, guys. Oh, poo poo, my baby. I'm. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. As you can see, that's a child. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, he's angry. I don't know what to do with him. But anyway, okay, he's like, I'm not trying to be on YouTube. I'm from Brooklyn. He's born in Brooklyn. He think he's gangster. I'm messing up his street cred. He's looking at me. Yeah. So like I was saying now, he wants attention. He's spoiled. So like I was saying now, you really have to focus. Like my cat here, you have to focus on what you want. And I want you guys to do me a favor. We're gonna do it together. 5 things for wealth. 5 things for yeah. I want you to do five things for wealth. 5 things for wealth. The first thing I want you to do is go on a positivity diet, meaning that I don't want you to engage in any severe negative banter. No negative comments on Facebook. I'm not saying you can't address an issue, like I addressed that no marriage thing and I did the Batman thing. That's just facts. That's just facts. All right? But what I'm talking about is don't engage in frivolous negativity. Benny said, I got scared when you said diet. So if somebody's gossiping about somebody, walk away. If somebody's gossiping about things that are not going to be functional, walk away. Like I said, I'm not saying if you have a job at work and you got to do reviews, I'm not saying for you to be delusional and not think about, things you have to do. Yeah, he loves me. He's too spoiled. But I'm telling you as a person, if we want to get to where we've never been, we have to do what we've never done. And I'm going to keep saying it. And what we've never done is love one another, admire one another, focus on the positivity. Let's say you don't like something about me. Focus on something you do like about me. I'm not asking, I don't think I'm perfect. Focus on something. Suppose you don't like I wear wigs. Where's her natural hair? It's under here. Trust me. It's braided. So it's here. But I'm just giving you an example. But focus on what you do like, because what you do like attracts more of what you do like. It's a domino effect. It's a domino. Thank you, Benny. It's a domino effect. Hey, Trice. How you doing? So it's a domino effect. And you got to think about the bigger picture. When I'm talking about money, and I'm talking about wealth, and I'm talking about you guys getting money, that's all I care about is you guys prospering, doing well. If I could leave this planet and every black woman watching this video becomes a millionaire, that means my life is fulfilled. If all 44 of you become a millionaire, that means my life has meaning. This is my passion. I love black women. I have a crush on my fellow sisters. I see the potential. I see the magic. And it don't take Lupita. It doesn't take Lapitas to stand on the stage. There's Lapitas every day. I know mad Lapitas who are working hard, who are beautiful. I know mad Oprahs who are business moguls in their own right. I know mad Viola Davises. We shouldn't have to see. At this point, we should know our greatness. At this point, we should know how good we are and use the law of attraction. Before I go, before my cat implodes into a fur ball, okay? I was reading this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but how to attract money and wealth with the law of attraction. So my computer is a touch screen. So the first thing is it talks about 6 exercises to attract money and wealth instantly. The first one is focus on abundance. Don't focus on what you don't have. This is what it says. Keep a journal and make a daily habit of jotting stuff down. 1 to 5 things you're grateful for. Okay? And close your eyes for Benny's making me laugh. Close your eyes for 3 to 5 minutes, spending all the time inhabiting your deepest feelings of gratitude for abundance in your life. Number 2 is flip the script. When you're trying to attract abundance, your inner circle or inner critic will tell you you can't, which is true. Sometimes it will even tell you you don't deserve to be wealthy. So say it. I deserve to be wealthy. Everybody watching this, type it. I deserve to be wealthy. What you say, what you type, what you write, it prints on the subconsciousness. Keep saying it. Even if you don't believe it, keep saying it till you do. Whenever a negative thought like this arises, immediately flip it around and make focus on the positive. For example, when you worry, I don't think I'll ever be successful enough to make money, firmly tell yourself, everyone could be successful to make a huge amount of money. That's right. I deserve to be wealthy. That's right. That's right. That's right. I love it. Okay. And if necessary, use a thought stopping technique like saying the word stop or out loud or picturing a red stop sign. So visualize what I like to do. Thank you, Daryl. What I like to do is I have a vision board. When I was mad fat, I used to cut out pictures of women that I like, bodies and booties and stuff. The booty didn't grow to the size I wanted, but still, it's there. And, and I used to put that stuff. That's right. I deserve to be loved and cherished. Visualization works. Visualization works so much that it's absolutely scary. Go to Amazon or go get an O tag. That's right. I'm obsessed with giant booties. I want a giant booty. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's what I want. But money attracts. So the next step here is attract money. Spend in alignment with your values. So another way of attracting money is ensure you spend wealth on things that really matter. So you want to shrink your butt? Give me some of it. Give me some. Give me some of it. So there's Daryl's right. I don't know if you're talking about the apps, but you guys, there's saving apps, there's spending apps, and there's budgeting apps. Some of them are free, depending if you have an iPhone or Android. Go on. You can't talk. Carolyn sent it to me. You guys are funny. You can't be wealthy if you don't know how much you spend. I know it's scary, but the key to wealth is time management and organization. So make sure that you manage your. I'm going to tell you a story about managing time and money, but make sure you know how much you spend a month. And that way it starts. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. Get away from the fear of your spending. A lot of times people are just terrified. They're scared to look at their account. They're scared to see the dollar. Don't be scared. Embrace that and engage that and know how much you spend, and then you can start budgeting and saying, okay, I didn't need four of the same t-shirts. I didn't need to go to Burger King 7 times a day. I'm just being funny, but you definitely want to make sure that you are what's the best app to manage finances? I have mine's here. I have one from CNBC. Hold on. Best app. Because if I zoom this out, my talk will stop. And I have it. I forgot the name of it. To manage. Okay, it came up. Because I want to make sure I give you the right. Because some of them cost money. So I don't want to tell you the wrong one. A lot of them aren't free. So they have this one. Oh, that one's free. Mint app. I have that one. Look at that. Dominique is on it. We said Mint at the same time. So the Mint app is free. Okay? So that the Mint app, let me plug in my phone. I think my cat is on strike. So the Mint app is free. If you need a budget for getting out of debt, YNAB. That's a good app for budgeting for getting out of debt. If you want to track expenses, all right, Wally is the best app for tracking expenses. This is WALLY. And if you want to harness the benefits of automatic saving and good financial behavior, try Acorn. Basically, every time you make a purchase with a card connected to the app, Acorn rounds it to the next highest dollar and automatically invests the difference of a portfolio in low cost exchange trade funds. So those are my favorite guys. Okay, and one of y'all already said it. One of you already said one of them. The first one is Mint. That's a free app. The second one is if you need a budget to get out of debt. That one's called YNAB. YNAB. Okay? Acorn is that's Carolyn is my Hattie of the week. She's going hard here. So definitely Wally's the best app for tracking expenses. Four is Acorn, the best app for painless service. And there's a free webinar for options and incomes. So I'll put that link down there as well. But guys, the money is there. There's that meme going around. The money's already printed. You got to go and get it. It's so true. And it's the belief of money. You have to, and I'm not talking about just money, money, money. I'm a very charitable person. That's good. Yeah. I'm a charitable person. So if you like to help people of color, if you want to help black women, if you want to help black men, if you want to help black people in the hospital, if you want to help black women in healthcare, if you want to help elderly black people, if you want to help elderly black women, it takes money. So Wally, which one? Yeah, Wally is the best app for tracking expenses and it's free. Yeah, so yeah, I have it written down here, Wally. So instead of manually logging your expenses at the end of the day or a week, a month, Wally lets you simply take a photo of your receipts. And if you use geolocation on your device, it even fills in that information, saving you several steps. So if you like to be organized and with your personal expenses, it tracks your expenses and reports at work, and it's really good. So instead of manually logging your expenses at the end of the day, it's for tracking expenses. The best budget app is this one. I think it's the first one. Mint, for managing your money. Oh, for budgeting, if you want to get out of debt, it's called YNAB. YNAB. Mint is good for managing your money, but if you're in debt and need a budget, you can do YNAB. It's called You Need a Budget. YNAB. You Need a Budget. YNAB. Sounds good? I think my cat has imploded into a smoke of fiery anger. So, again, guys, I want to thank you for being here. If you have any questions, ask me now before my cat, destroys me. So, if you want to, I'm going to upload this video. It's a live. After the live is done, guys, please leave your comments. If you have other book suggestions, share it with your friends. I'm looking here to see if I have any more, but be sure to share your suggestions with your friends. I also have this book, and I'm trying to get to it. I got to fix this whole thing now. But this book is actually good. It's called The Biology of Belief. You don't have to get this book, okay? You don't have to get this one. This is for my nerdies. If you want scientific fact that the conscious mind actually affects the body. So basically, The Biology of Belief is written by Dr. Bruce H. Lipton. He's a PhD. And this book is great. This book is 300,000 copies sold, which is hard in modern times because, it's great. So it's about studying new scientific discoveries about the biochemical effects of the brain functioning that shows all the cells in our body are affected by thoughts. This is actual science that shows you that the brains and the cells are affected by thought. So it shows that genes and DNA do not control our biology, but instead DNA is controlled by the signals from outside the cell, engaging energetic messaging, emitting from our positive and negative thoughts. So this is scientific. So if you're a loser like me, because I'm a loser, and you want scientific, you're like, is Connie talking shit? This is a good book that has been validated. It's science. It is not cryptic. It uses clear, recognizable language, illustrations, humor, and everyday examples. And renowned cell biologist. This is a real doctor, not well, all doctors are real, all scientists, but it's a biologist, and this is his field. Okay, so guys, definitely, if you want to hear more about my Has This But Life page, you can join it. My PayPal is up. Whatever, if you have questions, I have my free. Oh, guys, tell me about that. Somebody message me. What documentary? Oh, I don't know that. Coco. You have my email. Message me. Any information you think I can use, let me know it now. Let me get it now. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope I see some of you at Has This But Life, which is my personal page, The Biology of Belief. Okay, I'm going to look for it. So thank you so much, guys. Whoa. Yeah, I know about that. Message me. Message me for that. I'm reading Danny's about investments outside of America. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to upload the video and put all your comments there. Have a great night, guys. Blessings, and see you guys soon.